I guess worry about my safety.
God, my skin feels like it's burning.
I seem to have lost a bit of confidence with age, and I'm not 100% sure why, but I know I want it back. I used to be a little bit wild, doing extreme sports, trying new things, not being worried about making myself look a little bit silly. And I do still like putting myself in danger from time to time, but I seem to get anxious now about things that I would never have thought twice about before when I was younger. And speaking to my clients, I know that other people feel the same too. And it seems to be down to getting older. But why? Is it because we'll hurt ourselves? Or hurt our egos if we said that we're going to do something and then not actually be able to do it? What is it that is making us so terrified? Or maybe it's just easier to not go out of our comfort zones. Life is stressful enough, right? Why put ourselves under more stress by doing things that will make us uncomfortable? Or will doing more uncomfortable things make life a little bit easier and be able to cope with stress a bit more? Doing things like getting out of your comfort zone will change your neuro pathways, creating new connections and new thoughts. Living life in your comfort zone has obvious benefits: low stress, reduced anxiety, and general feelings of well-being. But it can also make you feel like you're in a holding pattern. That's because uncertainty and growth are also human needs. It's a paradox. Too much certainty and we won't fulfill our need for growth and new experience. But too much uncertainty can lead to anxiety and lack of productivity. That's what Tony Robbins says anyway. And you know what? I believe him. Pushing your boundaries can make you more productive, more adaptable, and more creative, which sounds good to me. I've been thinking about things I can do to help my confidence. Small, manageable things. So I've been going to the gym, I've been thinking about my diet, like what I put in my body, and all of those things seem a little bit outward. So yeah, feeling good, looking good helps with my confidence. However, I think there is a lot more to it than just what my body looks like and feels like. The confidence from within. I had a think and I came up with an idea that if I were to do daily tasks and challenges, things that made me feel uncomfortable that I don't really want to do, I'm hoping that after I've completed this task or challenge, I'll feel a sense of accomplishment and give myself a little boost in confidence. Is this still inside or outside stuff? Possibly both, and I want to give it a go. In this little pot, I have 12 different tasks or challenges that I'm going to do in 7 days. And yes, I'm aware there's 12, and I'm doing it over 7 days, but I didn't want to just have 7 because that would be boring on the last day. I'll know exactly what it is. I'm also planning on doing it in the future, maybe not 12 days in a row, but these are all things that I would like to do at some point. There are things in here like no social media for a whole day, taking a cold shower, meditating for 1 hour, things like that. I kind of don't want to tell you all of them because I want it to be a surprise for you and for me. And all of these things I do kind of want to do, but for some reason I haven't done them so far. So there is a bit of resistance there. I think it'll be good. I'm hoping that performing these challenges, I will get out of my comfort zone a bit and I will grow and hopefully get a bit of a pep back in my step. Let's see what the first one is. Ooh, okay. Have lunch, dinner on your own, out with no phone. And actually, like, I feel resistance to all of these, but this has worked out quite well because Marta is actually out for dinner tonight, so I'd have to eat dinner on my own anyway. But I have to actually go out somewhere. And this is another thing. Today, I'm already doing something out of my comfort zone because I'm going to a life drawing class later. I have to draw someone naked. So not only am I doing these challenges, but I'm going to be filming them because, you know, YouTube. So I'm hoping that this week I'll also get more comfortable with using my camera in public and not just in the safety of my studio here or at home. So I feel like this week is going to be, there's going to be a lot of things getting me out of my comfort zone, and by the end of the week I'm going to be an arrogant little shit. Where am I going to go for dinner? I apologise for the creepy light. It goes with the first bit of the video, I suppose, of that being all out of focus. Apologies for that. Hopefully the video quality will only get better. Apart from this bit, I'm in the van. I've just got to a pub, which is on the way to my second uncomfortable bit of this evening. I wanted to explain why going for dinner on my own without my phone is a challenge, because other people might really enjoy doing that. But for me, it's terrifying. I think it's because I worry a lot about what other people think. Other people might think, oh, I don't have any friends, or anyone that would want to go to dinner with me. Not that it's like my choice and something that I want to do. I also, I guess, worry about my safety because I don't have anyone else there to back me up or something. I think there's a whole element of like, what if there's a group of guys? Sorry guys, but I get scared when I see groups of guys because of what they might think of me, what maybe the people working there will think, me just having dinner on my own. And then I guess just the idea of being on my own and not going on my phone to distract myself. Also, like, just sharing the experience, I suppose. It's nice to share experiences with other people, good and bad. Right, let's go see if they've got a table at 5:30 on a whatever day of the week it is. I'm sure they will.
Simon's left the rafting in nutshell. And everyone stood around. What did you have any hair? Did I tell you about the bug thing?
It's really busy.
1, 2, 3.
I have moved table because there was only one 2-seater available and it happened to be next to these two guys with this young child. And as you may or may not have noticed, it's quite loud and just really bloody awkward. So I've moved to a quieter corner and there's no one around me and I feel a lot more at ease. It's quite boring. I've read the menu a couple of times, it's very nice. But yeah, it's bloody weird, it's been on my own. A lot busier than what I thought it was going to be. People are just coming after work for a drink or something. My heart is racing. Oh yes. Thank you. Can I get some tomato sauce, please? Thanks. I am not a fan of raw onions. This is going to give me the fuel that I need to draw a beautiful picture in a bit. Oh, that's the other thing. No one can tell me if I've got anything in my teeth. And relax. Technically, I could just leave now. I have paid. I'm going to give it 5 minutes of more uncomfortableness. And then I'm going to go. On to the next thing that's uncomfortable. I feel like I'm not breathing properly. Like I'm not relaxed. I don't feel relaxed. I am doing it. I am doing uncomfortable things. Time to go. I've just got home from my evening of discomfort. It was actually really fun. The meal was quite boring and uncomfortable. The main thing was having to film it. That's what makes it so much more uncomfortable. If I was to just go for dinner on my own, I think that was so different than to having my phone, like, not super clearly filming myself, but kind of. I think that's what's going to be the hardest thing this week, is not necessarily the challenges, but filming it is just going to times it by 10 on the discomfort level for me. And then the drawing class, the live drawing class, was really good fun. Met some nice people there, challenged myself creatively and had a really good time. And the pressure off filming it was quite nice. I could just concentrate on the drawing and you can see what I did here. So yeah, it was nice to learn something new, something that I haven't done for, I did it at college, but that was probably 23 years ago. Oh my God. So yeah, it was nice to give that a go again. And it wasn't completely terrible. So I'm chuffed with myself this evening. I've been very brave. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Good morning. Whoa, I sound delightful. So I have to pick it because there's some in here that affects what I have for breakfast, and if I have a coffee with breakfast. Another day. Here we go. Oh, have a cold shower. Oh God, well that will be later. So I can think about it all day. I'm really not a fan of this cold water therapy stuff. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it is good for me, surely, somehow. It's cold as well at the moment. It's like 6 degrees or 5 degrees this morning. At least I get to have sugar today and a coffee. Make the most of it while I can have it. Yes. It's now time for my cold shower, which I'm really dreading. I did speak to someone at work today and he gave me a tip on how to cope. So 5 seconds in, breathe in, 5 seconds out, do that 5 times, just to help cope with it. And I was starting to eat my dinner, but realised that it's probably not a good idea to have a cold shower after dinner, and I want to have it as early as possible so my cortisol levels can drop before going to bed and I'm not totally wired. So let's just get on with it. Whack the dial right down. Oh, minus on -1, not even. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't do it. That's horrible. Horrendous. The initial just getting a lemon, getting anything in. But yeah, if you just kind of concentrate on your breathing, it did get a little bit less painful the longer I was in. I was in about 30 seconds. It was the quickest shower I've ever had. God, my skin feels like it's burning. Glad I've done it. I did it. Because the initial, when you first put something on, I can't do it. I can't do it to myself. Why would I do that to myself? It doesn't feel nice. But there are benefits to it, so that's why I did it. And to prove to myself I could do it, and I did do it. Day 2 done, yes. Let's see what's in store for today. The one I keep thinking of when I wake up is that I really hope it's not coffee, caffeine. It's not gonna be. Sign up for a workshop / class. Yes, easy. I feel like this is one of the ones when I run out of ideas. So I'm gonna pick another one. Crazy. Tell your client how much you appreciate them. This is a nice one. This is quite easy. If it's someone that I've tattooed before, if it's someone that I've never tattooed before, it's just a little tattoo, and I'm like, I really appreciate you. It might be a bit weird, but I have someone in today that I've never tattooed before, and I'm going to tell him I appreciate him because I really do appreciate all of my clients. So this is a nice one. This is a nice day. And I get to have my coffee. So I've done my first task of the day by telling my client that I was very much appreciative of him. I think my exact words were, "Thank you very much for asking me to do this for you. I really appreciate it." From the heart, because that's how I felt and it was nice. Like I always say, thank you for coming. To really be intentional about it and just say those extra kind words felt really nice to give. And I just felt like a little bit more joyful today, like I was just saying hi to people. I spoke to a homeless person and had a very nice chat and gave him my change. Just making those slight extra efforts feels very nice. It doesn't cost anything, although it did cost me my change, but You know what I mean? It doesn't cost anything just to be nice, extra nice. Feels nice to give, feels nice to receive. And now I am looking at my local art centre to see the same place that I did the live drawing, just to see what else they've got on. And I'm gonna book my next course or workshop, whatever it is. Rocco's having a little play with his toy. I think I want to do the live drawing one again. Challenge is done for today. Yes. Bring on tomorrow. Let's hope it's not the coffee. Okay, let's see what treat I'm in for today. Give a gift to a stranger. And this is a nice one, but it's just that awkward, like, the other person's reaction and how I'm going to film it. And I'm not actually going to work today because I'm going to Stockbridge today. So that'll be fun, but I'm not going. I mean, maybe I could give something to a stranger there. Not really sure how I'm going to do this one today, but we'll see. I have an exciting day. Yeah, that's out of my comfort zone, going to this place that I've never been to before, going for a fly fishing course. I think it's just an introduction chat, about an hour and a half. And they talk about fly fishing stuff. I'll tell you afterwards how it went and what it involved. Yeah, so that's going to be exciting, or not. And then I'm pretty sure there'll be people in Stockbridge around that I can give a gift to. So I have to think about what gift I want to give. Nice! Coffee! Yes! I have arrived in this very quaint, I suppose it's a village, Stockbridge, on the high street, which is really busy. The drive here was absolutely stunning. The yellows, oranges, greens, really, really bright. So it's been a really nice drive, considering I've been so anxious on the way up here. You know, like when you do something new, and I don't know if you do know this. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Of like your heartbeat's kind of racing, you feel a little bit sick. It is, I do feel excited, but also, yeah, that is anxiety. So I feel a bit scared. Going somewhere new, meeting new people. Am I going to make a dick out of myself? I don't know. Are people going to be nice? What is it? Why do I get anxious when it's doing something? Maybe I should look into that a little bit more. So Stockbridge, apparently, so some say, is the hub of fly fishing. It's where it all started in the world, like, and it's kind of argued between if it's America or Canada and here, which is like an hour away from where I live. So very lucky, and I thought I'd make the most of it by going to this place. So I'm here. I'll find out a bit more once I've gone there, I reckon, so I can tell you about it then. But yeah, fly fishing. Let's go. That was good fun. I learnt a bit about fly fishing, which was nice, and got to do some casting in the car park. And apparently I was the best one, which is embarrassing, but got to actually do something rather than just sit and listen, which is what we did most of the time. I'm actually going to head home now because I don't think Stockbridge is somewhere where I want to gift a stranger something, because it's very hunter, welly boots and tweed. So if I was to gift someone something, I don't know, this is not the place for that. So I'm going to head back to Christchurch, where someone might be a little bit more grateful. maybe not. So yeah, time to head home. I've just bought these lovely flowers, and now I'm going to find someone to gift them to, hopefully. I've spotted someone unloading his shopping, which is better than going in for shopping. Let's see if he wants them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, what's your name? Oh, what's your name?
David.
David, these flowers are for you. They're for you. Okay, have a nice day. Gave them to David. David is deaf, but I managed to try to speak clearly with my mouth. That was nice. And made me feel a little bit sick because it was awkward. Oh, yeah, just going to speak to strangers is like a big part of that was having my phone in my hand and kind of, he looked at my phone. It felt really nice, but I just, yeah, having the phone there and stuff just takes it away a little bit from the whole point of it. I just want to give someone something and hopefully for them to feel nice. So that is today's task challenge done, and I'll see you tomorrow. Here we are on day 5 of discomfort. Let's see what today brings. Finally, the day's here. No caffeine for one day. So sad. I've actually been cutting down my coffee, so normally I have like 1 in the morning, kind of first thing, even though I've started to have it later in the day now. But I would have a couple at work or on a Sunday, maybe a little treat and have another one. That one that I now let myself have has become this like something I really look forward to because, yeah, I love coffee and I'm addicted to it. Not today. So I'm not even going to have a decaf today because there is technically caffeine in that. Glass of water for breakfast instead. I actually feel so sad. Well, at least that one's done. Or going to be. I can get on with my life. Pretty boring one for filming though. Day 6. I'm so looking forward to my coffee today. I can't tell you, it's gonna taste so good. Like when I took my cold shower, the hot shower that I had afterwards was like the best shower that I've ever had. It felt so nice. So that's quite a nice thing about this. I didn't have a coffee yesterday, so therefore I suffered all day. But my coffee today, oh, I can't wait. I have to wait because I can't have it right now because as you can probably tell, I have just got up. So I need to wait an hour or 2. Ooh. I thought about this when I was meditating this morning. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's the universe working. So, reach out to someone I want to work with. Now, this is regarding YouTube. I think I want to make a little list of people that I want to work with, collaborate with, or just like ask them for any advice. Either email all of them or just pick the one that I really want to speak to right now in this moment. I just hope that they reply to me. They will reply to me. Having a lovely walk with my dog whilst thinking about who I want to collaborate with. I come up with quite a lot of ideas when I'm out on my walks if I don't have my headphones in or any other distractions. I wasn't looking for mushrooms today, so I could just let my mind freely think. I've come up with a list. Some people who have quite a large following on YouTube, and then other people that aren't even on YouTube that are my friends. So I've got quite a range of people that I'd like to work with. And I think I'm tempted just to reach out to everyone and just see who gets back to me. And like, it's not all going to happen next week or anything, so I don't need to worry about that. Why not? I mean, I suppose they could all just not reply to me. That would be pretty sad. But hopefully out of 6, one of them's got to get back to me, right? I hope so. So feeling really excited about this one. But yeah, nervous. I want to kind of put together an idea a little bit better in my head to pitch to them rather than just, hi, I really like you, can we do a video together? Why would they want to do a video with me? Because of my charm and my wit and my massive following. Yeah, I just have to think of a way to sell myself a little bit, but I can think up some positive qualities I have that I can bring to the table. Oh, that's so good. I've got 7 people that I immediately thought when I went for my walk this morning. It came into my mind and I was like, yeah, I would like to work with them, whether it's because we have similar interests, because I think they'll be interesting to talk to, or because we've got kind of people in common, so they're quite easy to link to, even though they are killing it on Instagram or YouTube. So not someone that I would normally reach out to, but because we've got like a friend in common or something, it kind of makes it a little bit more doable and less daunting to be like, hey. All of these people I really admire, so I'm going to come up with an email later to reach out to them. But first of all, it's Monday, so I have a lot of emails and all my designs to do for the week. So instead of getting well into this and spending all my time on this, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and do some work, and then do some work. I love you. Turns out, shockingly enough, or not really for me, I was being slightly over ambitious with reaching out to all 7 people that I wanted to work with. I've had a mad day doing my designs, and it's 5:45 and I've just finished one email to Paul Hayes Outdoors. So I think I'm just going to stick with one today. I'm going to get Marta to check it when she comes home just to make sure I've spelled everything right and it makes sense. And yeah, I'm going to send that, and hopefully it won't take too much work to kind of tweak it just to make it more personal to each person that I'm reaching out to. So I have started somewhere, but 7 people. No. So we'll reach out to one and hope that he gets back to me. Last one of the week. Also, just to let you know, Marta helped me with my email last night and we just finalised it a little bit, and I actually sent it last night to Hayes, so fingers crossed he replies to me. I'm sure he will. I have a good feeling. Right, let's see what's on for today. Start a conversation with a stranger. Nice. Now, technically I am tattooing someone who I've never tattooed before today. So I could use them, but I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out. So this might be a little bit tricky today because I've got a full day session in with one person. I don't have a lot of time for anything else. I will definitely try and squeeze it in at some point, and I'll let you know how it goes later. Moving forward from this week, I've really enjoyed it, all these challenges, but it has been quite an added stress on the whole week. I've actually done quite a lot this week anyway that I don't normally have in my week. So to add these tasks and challenges on to it has been pretty hectic. I've definitely been out of my comfort zone on more than one occasion. As long as it makes me feel good and I am pushing myself, that's what I want. I've got to get through the rest as well. What else we got in here? Meditate for 1 hour. Oh, that one's gonna be tough, but yeah, I definitely want to do that. No sugar for 1 day. Don't want to do that. No social media for 1 day. Ask someone for critical feedback on my YouTube. Oh, so I really want to do all of these. But yeah, I think I might just give myself a couple of days to recover from the anxiety and discomfort before I crack on with those, because all of those are actually quite tough. I'll check back in with you later to see how it went. I have completed my 7 days of discomfort. So I've had my conversation with a stranger today. Actually, I had a conversation with 2 strangers today, which was really nice and was quite natural, really. I was just in the coffee shop downstairs at work. I just hung out there for a bit. I had a bit of time. I went into work earlier so I could try and have conversations with people. And I had 2 really nice chats with 2 different people. I think as long as people have time, they're willing to have a chat. You know, some people are just busy and stuff, so I wouldn't just stop someone in the street and be like, hey, how's your day going? But people that come in to have a coffee generally have a bit of time. So yeah, it was really nice to just connect with people. And I find that when I do have these conversations and allow a bit of time and just be open to talking to other people, more opportunities arise and your mind just gets opened up. So that was really nice and a little bit unexpected, and it just makes me want to be more like open, and like it feels like sometimes you just, I don't know, look at in front of your feet and don't really look and open your eyes to the world. And I feel like I've started to do that more in nature with the world that way, but now I'm starting to do it with people as well, which, as I said in other videos, I feel like I'm missing that human connection a little bit. So I really want to try and do that more, connect with other humans and have chats. And a little reflection looking back at the week that I've just had. The whole kind of idea of it was to help my confidence, grow a bit of confidence. And I don't know, I think over a week and doing one a day was pretty intense. I'm not sure, I think it's just been a bit of like getting anxiety and just a bit stressful. I think moving forward, there's a load of tasks that I've not done yet that I want to do, but just spread it out a little bit and just kind of keep those in my mind, the things that I want to do, get out of my comfort zone now and again. And also something that I've realised is that, like most things, you build it up in your head before you do it and kind of think, oh, the worst case. And it's never that bad. It's usually quite a pleasant thing. I think the most awkward, the most stressed I was about was giving a gift to a stranger. And it was awkward because it was a deaf person. I don't know sign language, which kind of opened my eyes to, oh, maybe I should learn some sign language. That'll be quite cool. So I definitely believe getting out of your comfort zone is good, perhaps not doing it all the time. So your cortisol levels aren't like, ugh. But every now and again, just kind of pushing your limits a little bit, do things that make you a little bit uncomfortable, because knowing what I'm capable of, what I think is actually is hard, doesn't actually tend to be that hard. Yeah, it's been a good week. I look forward to not being stressed out tomorrow morning. I'll do a few more and I hope that Hayes gets back to me. If he does, I'll put it on my social media or my Instagram, and potentially let you know on another video as to if anything happens. But I think he's on a hike at the moment, so I doubt he's checking his emails. But fingers crossed, something will happen. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. Thank you.